You always wanted to learn how to swim but didn't know where to start? I'm Dasha. In today's video, I'll teach you how to make your first strokes with no effort. Let's get started.
Hi, it's enduranceID. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dasha, a former swimmer with 15 years of professional swimming experience. And in today's video, I will break down a complicated freestyle into just 3 things that you have to master in order to swim a good freestyle. So let's dive in. Number 1, body position. You have to have a really good body position in swimming just in order to float. So try to keep your hips really high to the surface of the water, because the lower your legs are, the more drag you create. So try to always think about a streamlined body position when you're swimming. Another tip for you is head position. Try to fix head position first, because usually the body follows. So keep your eyes on the floor of the pool and put your head down. Number 2, catch and pull. It basically means how much water you can pull in order to do a perfect stroke and to move further. There are a couple of things that you have to remember. First, a high elbow position, which is a 90-degree position. Once you're about to pull, try not to drop that elbow. Your fingers have to be pointing at the bottom of the pool. Don't only rely on your arms. Use your core muscles as well in order to move faster and further. Don't cut your pull before your hand reaches your hip. Try always to pull yourself down till your hand is almost touching your hip in order to move further and to create that perfect balance. These are a couple of things that you need to know in order to do a perfect catch and pull. Last but not least, thing number 3, breathing. Breathing is an essential part, probably the first one that you should master before even entering the water. So when you're swimming freestyle, it's usually a 3x3 freestyle breathing, meaning that you breathe on your right and on your left. First of all, if you're new to swimming, try to figure out which side works better for you. And don't try to play a perfect swimmer and move your head to both sides. So try to breathe in with your mouth and breathe out with your nose. Sometimes people like to breathe in with both mouth and nose, me for example, but you don't necessarily have to use both. Once you're trying to reach out for that breath and inhale on the side, there will be a very small window after the pull where you will be able to catch a breath. Usually a mistake of an amateur swimmer is that you follow the hand under the water with your eyes. That creates a circle movement and it's too much when you're swimming. Try to limit the movement with just going on the side where your chin reaches your shoulder. Usually you would be able to see your legs kicking with your eyes. That would mean that you are in a perfect body position and you are taking a very good breath. A lot of people are struggling in the water not because they're weak or they don't have enough power in their arms. Sometimes it's simply because they have a bad body position and head position. This is why sometimes we see bodybuilders or lifters in a pool who look really good and look really strong, but once they're in the water, they have a lot of struggles. It's not only about power. Swimming is a very technical sport, and technique is number 1 thing that you would need to master. This is exactly why you don't start swimming freestyle in your first pool session. First, you try to figure out how to kick, then you figure out how to pull. There are multiple drills that you can use in the pool in order to practice your stroke and your swimming. So try to first practice those separately and then combine them into one thing. And never put your mind only on one thing. Never just think about the pull and forget about the kick, or just think about the kick and forget about the pull or breathing. Always try to balance this. There are multiple drills, which we will talk about in the next video, that you can incorporate in your swimming in order to practice combining both. Use shower gel or Baby Johnson. Don't think about buying new goggles just because they're getting foggy. Of course, there is anti-fog liquids and stuff like that, but the old-fashioned, and all probably swimmers know that you can use a couple of drops of Baby Johnson, and then you can wipe a little bit your goggles, and they're gonna be like new. You need a pair of goggles, a swimming cap, guys swim trunks, girls swimsuits. For girls, I recommend to get a one-piece swimming suit. From swimming equipment, you would need kickboard for the kick, pull buoy for the pull, fins in order to practice some drills, and that will be pretty much it. Later on, you can get the snorkel, paddles, different things in order to practice and diversify your swimming and make it more fun. But at the beginning, you can just get around with these 3 things. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope the tips were helpful for you and you will use them next time you go to the pool. Let's review them. Number 1, body position and head position in the water. Number 2, catch and pull. And number 3, breathing. If you have more questions about swimming, leave a comment below. If you liked the video, give us a like, subscribe to our channel for more helpful content about swimming, triathlon, or healthy lifestyle, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay positive and motivated, even in this fucking winter season. Go to the pool, practice the drills, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!